EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop on day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. The Clippers win the opening tip as we get things started at Staples. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Grizzlies at the controls right now to Valanciunas. Sizing up the defense. Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at...
Stuffs it down with authority. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Jones with it. Trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Josh Jackson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Russell Westbrook. Picked up by Jones. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Memphis with the rock to Allen. To Jackson. Not that time.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
Harden, guarded by Tyus Jones. Here comes the screen. Harden to Westbrook. Harden. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Jones with it. Down 4. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Westbrook. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Memphis, they've got it. To Jackson. Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Harden into the front court. Leads 4. Here comes the screen. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. It's Grizzlies ball. Tyus Jones picked up by Westbrook. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Russell Westbrook with the block. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in,
Grayson Allen.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 4.
To Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
It's good. And 1.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
James Harden trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the 3-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. To Valanciunas. Defense making the ball carrier work. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jones with it. 9-point margin.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
To Valanciunas. Even to Zubas. Sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Leonard. Harden. Russell Westbrook. Picked up by Josh Jackson. Oh, Russell Westbrook. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Crowder guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Allen. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game, number 13, Paul George.
Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
James Harden, 3 for 4. Good start.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
To Dylan Brooks. Curling inside. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Westbrook with it. The lead is 15. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
The basket at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Harden in possession. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. To Jaren Jackson. Russell Westbrook knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. "24-second violation." Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. George to Westbrook. 4-3. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
It's PG for 2. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Williams. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Williams. Westbrook. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound to Westbrook. Williams. Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Short jumper won't fall. Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Screen coming. Westbrook. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Russell Westbrook sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's LA Clippers ball. Here's a chance from long range. To Jaren Jackson.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Number 3.
Grayson Allen. Montrezl Harrell rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Runner's good there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Grizzlies own the basketball. To Jaren Jackson. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. To Beverly. To Williams. Back to shoot. Williams. To Beverly. The shot clock expires.
Los Angeles.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. 2 minutes left.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Beverly to Leonard. Works it up top. Leonard to Beverly. Here comes the screen.
Hey, he's been screening all day. You got to see that.
Beverly can't go down. Smothering defense.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Jaren Jackson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Josh Jackson. To Harden. Josh Jackson with a piece. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard tosses. Flushes down the slam.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Jones with it. Final minute, first half. Jaren Jackson to Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense.
Only got to work around the screen. You're killing it.
The screen sets him up for 2. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. To Jaren Jackson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard to Harden from long range. Well defended. Jones with it. His guys can hold for the final shot. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Harden in a matchup with Jackson. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Clippers dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Grizzlies have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Clippers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Russell Westbrook has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Jones with it. His guys down big. Gets a shot up off the mark to Westbrook. Harden to Leonard. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Harden. Can't connect. It's no good. To Harden. Kawhi Leonard. Defended by Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Jaren Jackson. Takes stock of the floor. Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Harden. To Leonard. Harden. Shakes free and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
To Harden. For three. And James Harden knocks it down from three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Jones against the former MVP. And it's Zubac with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Jackson. Screen coming. Josh Jackson against Paul George. Paul George tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Memphis with the rock. To Valanciunas. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Grayson Allen at the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Russell Westbrook, good from distance.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Defense, let's go.
To Jackson. Off the assist.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Russell Westbrook here against Jones. To Harden. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jumper's good.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Tyus Jones picked up by Westbrook. There's the toss. Westbrook. Throws it up. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. To Allen. Even to Zubac. Snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Allen. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Westbrook. Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Memphis, they've got it. To Kyle Anderson. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Clippers have it. To Westbrook. Fires the three. Not going to end a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Grizzlies ball. Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. To George. Paul George. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Crowder, tough matchup against George. Even to Zubats. Pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. James Harden at the controls.
Here we go. Double team. Double team.
Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Anderson to Dillon Brooks. Montrezl Harrell swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Surveys the floor. No good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
With James Harden, muscle memory gets it to go.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. Anderson. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Oops, he missed the first one. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Williams. Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. No good. Harden with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Paul George. They'll get it down low to Harold. Harden. George. Oh, that's how it's done. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Paul George lobs it up. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
To Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. That's a tough shot for Dylan Brooks. No good. To Williams. George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Jones with it. His guys down big. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Tyus Jones at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2.
For the Clippers, number 40.
To George. And he scores. Yeah, he took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Grizzlies, number 0. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 4.
JaMychal Green with the block. It's in the hands of Harden. From long range, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Psychological warfare by the defense. I see they baited him into that shot. They'll give him that all night long.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Jackson. Even to Zubac. Sends it away. 4th this contest. Substitution being made in this one.
Memphis.
Grayson Allen. Kyle Anderson matched up with Paul George. Anderson rocking the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got ball.
Jonas Valanciunas, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Allen. From the painted area, won't go down. Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Cashes in for two.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Jaren Jackson. Grayson Allen. Even to Zubats. Sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Memphis with the rock. Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close.
EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Grizzlies lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track.
Defense. The Los Angeles Clippers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
James Harden seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.